I'm not sure I fully recovered from the last episode of Sherlock, to be honest. Quite a lot happened. It was bizarre. A whole lot happened just in terms of we ran around as a dog for a while. We then also accidentally pushed a boy into some lava, which it was just horrible. Sherlock himself is seemingly getting more and more sinister and saying weird things that I feel like he's just in on it at this point. But I believe we finished this section. I think now...
What should we do next, Holmes?
I didn't mean to click on him. I've already forgotten what the controls are. I feel like we are now going to Westgate Jail. I think we're done in the gardens. We're done in the gardens. The lava pit was the end of that one.
The famous Westgate Prison, one of the oldest and surest in the kingdom.
I've heard that it is soon going to be demolished. Don't you find it strange that it still houses criminals as dangerous as Hans Schielmann?
There's nothing strange about it, Watson. The name of this prison is linked with numerous failed escape attempts. As long as it stands, the criminals will fear it.
I feel like earlier in the series, Sherlock said something about, like,
good morning, gentlemen.
Prison's nothing. They'll get themselves out.
No, but we wish to meet with one of your prisoners, Hans Schielmann.
I'm afraid that at the moment that is impossible. Access to the cells is controlled strictly. You can't go there without permission from the director.
Bring me the director then.
Would you be so good as to announce us? I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson.
The famous Holmes and Watson. What an honour. My name is Brighton. Frank Brighton. I'm afraid I can't announce you. I'm not allowed to leave my post, under any circumstances.
Goody two-shoes. Come on, just do it for me.
To see you, even without an appointment. Do you see the corridor behind the reception? Follow it to the secretary's office.
Thank you very much. I will.
Thank you.
It's kind of annoying me that this music was still playing during that whole cutscene. This corridor, I think it said. Administration. I think he said the corridor behind reception, right? Entryway. Oh god, I'm gonna get lost in the prison. Secretary?
Let us go to the...
Yeah, it is the secretary's office. Where is the director? Are you the director? Are you asleep?
Good morning, miss.
Oh, she was asleep.
Oh, excuse me, I dropped off. Good morning, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
I am Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. Watson. We would like to talk to the director.
I'll just go and see if he can receive you.
Oh, thank you very much, Jenny Patterson. Why is this music still playing? It's like the intense chase music from the last part is still going.
I believe that the young lady is expecting a happy event.
It would seem so.
What? Okay, can we just have a little look at her things?
This small rack is for urgent letters to be given immediately to the director.
Should we steal one?
The director's office, Mr. P. Patterson. Strange. The director and the secretary have the same name.
Oh, they do indeed.
I'm delighted
What's going
to
on
meet you,
here
Mr.
then?
Holmes. I am Paul Patterson, director of this establishment.
It is imperative that we interview one of your prisoners, Hans Schielmann.
Not
Hans,
a chance.
the rat killer. He's been in here for a long while now, and he's had no contact with the outside. How could he be involved in such an affair?
That is what we would like to find out.
And you have been commissioned by Scotland Yard?
Yeah.
Evidently.
Absolutely.
Very well.
Why did I need to
I have
select
complete
that?
confidence in you, Mr. Holmes. I will draw up a pass that you should give to Warden James in the guardroom.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Director.
Wait for Scotland Yard to just appear whilst we're here as well. That would be great fun, wouldn't it? What are your family
Miss
ties,
Patterson,
Miss Patterson?
You have the same name as the director. Are you related?
Come, Watson. Anyone who might have made the slightest study of anthropology would have noted the similarities between the young lady and her father.
Mr. Holmes is right, I am his daughter, but he doesn't like to talk about it. I think he's afraid of being accused of favouritism.
I'm sure it was your
Might be.
qualities alone which secured you this position, miss.
If you must try out your powers of seduction, then what do you say about using them on the rat killer? Goodbye, miss.
Goodbye,
A
gentlemen.
goodbye, miss. A goodbye, yes, a goodbye. And he showed it to the warden. It was somewhere. Not in administration. Warden!
Sorry, sirs.
Where's the warden? Oh, he's in there. It's okay.
Sorry, but this area is prohibited without a pass. Please leave.
I have a pass. Do I have to do the stupid thing where I put it on my bag and then go?
Ah,
I
you've got
do.
a pass for the high security area.
Hate
It's the
that
door at
so
the
much.
end. Go ahead.
You're not going to accompany me? You're just going to let me go? It's a terribly run prison, honestly.
Closed.
What? But he said I could go in. Do you mean in this part? What? Okay, that was so strange.
My name is Peter James, Chief Warden, and
Hi.
this is Deputy Warden O'Sullivan.
Hello.
If you require further information, Warden Mackenzie will help you. He's at his post in the basement.
Okay, thank you. I am the
Mr.
great
Holmes,
detective.
I'm a huge admirer of yours.
Oh,
I have
thank
followed all your
you.
cases and successes with the greatest interest.
Amazing.
What enthusiasm. Have you ever thought of a career in the police force?
Have I thought about it? It's my dream. And I'm going to try my chance once this establishment closes down. I'm studying hard for the examination to get into police school.
So passionate, so dedicated, honestly. It's refreshing.
Tell me about the prisoners, Warden James.
We only have a few. As you might be aware, those who are already here are among the most dangerous in London.
The Flint brothers.
Yes, two rather simple-minded maniacs who detest one another despite their relation. They massacred their parents and decapitated their neighbours. It took more than 9 policemen to overpower them.
Yeah, I'm curious what happens to current prisoners then if this is closing down in a matter of days. Like, where are they
Here's the
going?
famous high security area.
Warden Mackenzie, at your service, sir.
Good
Do I
morning,
need to
Warden.
talk to you?
I have a pass which allows me to speak with prisoner Hunts.
I'd advise you to walk in the middle of the corridor.
I'm not gonna do that. I wanna walk near the maniac. Oh, Hans! I have a question for you.
So, who do we have here? The celebrated Sherlock Holmes himself. Do you know that for all the time
I'm
I've
sorry,
spent
but this-
rotting in here,
Oh, I
you
wasn't
are my
expecting that
first
accent.
and only visitor.
While you are whiling away your days in here, it appears that someone on the outside is at the point of surpassing you, if that is not already the case.
Yes, I heard about that. A
How?
chemical
Who told you?
poison that eats away at the flesh and provokes hysteria. I recognize
He also looks like he has
talent when
way
I
too
see
many
it,
teeth.
But it's only
Look
a
at them.
matter of time before I
Way
win
too many.
back
He's like a
my
piranha.
laurels. Do you know why I am treated so harshly? For my meals, I am given nothing but a hunk of bread, and even then, not just any sort. The
Get to the point.
never interrupt me. Where was I?
Why was he leaping
Oh, yes,
around like a
the bread.
baboon?
Did you know that with a little rye
This
yeast,
game is
a
just-
pinch
oh, this
of
is-
moss, certain cockroach secretions, just enough light and damp, with a few other ingredients that I will keep quiet about, I succeeded in poisoning half the staff here.
You are a monster, Mr. Shielman.
Thank you.
It wasn't a compliment.
But of course it was! You
This guy. I don't know what we were on
What
about
do
with a
you need?
pen, but
Very
okay.
little.
Oh.
Just something to write with. You see, my brain races like an engine with too many thoughts. I see them crackle and explode into thousands of formulae right in front of me. What
So
a
you want me to
torture
get you a
be
pen?
I want my ink pen. Bring it to me, and I will be happy to pass on to you a little of my knowledge of modern chemistry. I suppose it might be in my locker, in the locker room.
Alright, a locker in the locker room. Just try all the doors. Closed. This one? Sherlock, move, I swear to God. Entryway.
Closed.
Well, how am I meant to get to a locker room if all these doors are closed? Locker room, maybe? Cloakroom.
Closed.
Maybe I need to find like a set of keys. Sir, do you have keys I could borrow? Or I could ask the guy at the bottom of the stairs, maybe. Excuse me, do you have some keys?
Service, Mr. Owen.
Prisoner's things, yes,
Can you
tell me about
where
them.
I might find the locker room.
In the corridor that leads to the director's office. That's where the prisoner's civilian stuff is held.
Can you open the locker room for us? We would like to inspect Shieldman's personal
Please?
items.
No, Mr. Holmes. I'm not responsible for that. You will find the keys in the secretary's office.
See you
Okay,
later,
alright.
Mr. Holmes.
We're just gonna go back and forth. Oh, Jenny. Jenny, I require your keys.
Miss, may we borrow the keys to the locker room?
He will need authorization from the director to open that door.
My
If you wait a
God.
moment, then I will inform him.
Give me keys.
We need to
Come on.
examine Shieldman's civilian clothing.
Not a chance. Oh, thank God.
Good.
Thank you. Let's go.
Patterson, the guards are still waiting for you to put up the duty list. Do it as soon as possible. Without it, the changing of the guard cannot take place. Or had you forgotten?
Doesn't feel like there's much favoritism here. Treated like any other employee. Oh.
Dry your tears, miss. I'm certain that your father didn't mean to hurt you.
Mr. Watson, I can't put up the duty list. And when he finds out, he'll be furious.
Why?
Why can't you?
It's in my locker, in the cloakroom, and I've lost the key.
Your aunt.
Say no more, Holmes. As you keep repeating, time is against us. Let's go and look at the things in the rat killer's locker.
I'm kind of surprised by Watson. Yeah, he usually sticks up for the little guy. Not this time. Okay. Is it this one? Is that someone Flint? This one? Ah, yes. Oh boy.
What a jump.
Oh, it's chemical stuff. Okay.
Blotting paper. A paper knife.
Blotting paper, a paper knife. As soon as the catastrophe came to be known, the alarm from mouth to mouth was blown, and the cries ran out all over the town, "Good heavens, the Tay Bridge is blown down," and a passenger train from Edinburgh, which filled all the people's hearts with sorrow, and made them for to turn pale, because none of the passengers was saved to tell the tale, how the disaster happened on the last Sabbath day of 1879, which will be remembered for a very long time. William Topaz McGonagall. The P's seem to all be really dark compared to each other.
Nothing of interest here.
Why do I have
in
a magnifying glass? Oh no. Why have we just got blotting paper though? Hang on, what if we do this and then this?
No, I can't. No, blotting paper.
I want that underneath that.
Blotting. There's something interesting here.
There is.
There's something interesting here.
There's tiny holes.
This cannot be a simple...
Ah. I'm a genius. I am a genius.
No,
I
I
am
can't do that.
pure detective today. Hang on, so C-A-B-R-H-S. C-A-B-R... S and a H. Do they need to be in order? There isn't just, oh yeah, S, H.
Perfect.
Oh, was that simple? Oh, amazing. God, I'm so good at my job.
What a bunch of incompetents. Oh, if I was as unprofessional as that, there would be murderers running all over the town.
What's the matter? Are you a patient of Dr. Watson?
Very amusing.
I was going on about the dry cleaners in Westgate Street. They've just delivered my ceremonial uniform in the middle of my duty, when I've told them 1,000 times not to bring it until after 6 in the
I
evening.
know, you just can't get good service, can you?
Ceremonial uniform. You've been promoted.
No, and that's not about to happen. No, I've been invited to a wedding. I mean, I hope to be. I'm in trouble. If the director sees that I've left my post, I'll be sacked without pay.
Give it to me, Warden Brighton. I'll take care of it for you.
Really?
Why are we helping
Thanks
everyone
a lot.
now?
You're not doing this out of kindness, are you?
No, out of curiosity. We will be able to access the cloakroom with these keys.
Were we not just in the cloakroom? We absolutely were just in the cloakroom. Why? Or is this a different... Oh no, I guess the cloakroom's a different one, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's a different one. My bad. I see now. Everything's fine.
Closed.
Oh my god, get the keys out yourself. I don't have to do this for you. Sweet.
Closed.
The fact I have to click on every different key is just, oh, slightly annoying. Oh, what's he got in here then?
Bicarbonate of soda. Brighton must have an upset stomach.
A boot.
The name on the key is Jenny Patterson.
Oh,
That
why
is
did he steal her key, huh? We
I
can quiz him
need
about it. Then we can get the coat, and we can put the coat on here. Do you just eat bicarb if you've got an upset stomach? Didn't know that. Oh, Jenny. Jenny, I've got your key. Should we just give her the key? Should we talk to him? I'm just gonna give her the key.
But what could I...
Okay, we can't just talk to Jenny and give her the keys back, apparently. Let's go talk to the other guy.
Sorry, sirs.
Okay, well, we just have her key. Maybe I can look at... Watson, move out the way!
Sorry, Mr.
For what reason?
The door has locked itself automatically. We must enter a new security code.
Do it then.
Miss Patterson hasn't put up the guard duty list yet. Without that information, we don't know who's authorised to take note of the new code.
We can find the duty list because it's going to be in Jenny's locker, so instead of going to Jenny and giving her the key back, let's just rummage through her locker, shall we?
Let us examine Miss Patterson's locker. The
Sure.
lock on this box
Ooh!
is rather sophisticated.
Okay. I imagine we want green and reds touching, right? Is what this is suggesting. I think all the dots have to be next to another dot. I imagine... I don't know if it's the same dot colours with each other. That wouldn't be right, because you'd never end up with the red. 1. And then I've just got a rogue one here.
It's really very
Oh,
clever.
I'm on top of the
Little
puzzles
Jenny is
today, aren't I?
astonishing.
She sure is. Calm down, Watson.
A locket, sealing the relation between Jenny and
Oh.
Warden Brighton. Decidedly, this boy is not a great poet.
Oh, that's why he had her key. Hang on, let's read that a second. Jenny Patterson, Frank Brighton, a single heart with 2 souls in eternal love. Aww. The service sheet, Warden O'Sullivan, yeah, cool.
Here is the fate.
And a letter. My Jenny, let's get married. Never mind the consequences. Your father will have to accept the fact that we are in love. Think about the baby and don't forget that. I love you, 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 I love you. And I've written you a poem. Jenny Patterson, your heart pounds. Mine weighs a ton. Our love has no bounds. It just goes on and on. I was inspired by the great Chinese poets to write it. Be courageous, my honey bun. You're Frankie.
A letter from
Well,
Brighton.
that's why he has the key.
Apparently, Jenny is carrying Brighton's child.
Exactly,
And
Watson.
it seems that Jenny's father, the director, is unaware of this.
Yes. But did she just forget that she gave him the key to the locker, or... I don't know. Anyway, we have the list, so we can go the right way, which is this way, and hopefully go give him his pen back. Hi, guys. Here you go.
O'Sullivan, it's you takes over from Mackenzie. Take note of the code, please, and unblock the door.
At once, Chief.
Thank you very much.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, could I ask you for a favour?
No.
Please do.
I think I can say on behalf of all the staff that we would be honoured if you would care to write something in our guest book.
Can I choose what I
With
write?
pleasure, O'Sullivan.
Do I not get to write anything?
You seem worn out, O'Sullivan. A good night's sleep would do you good.
Why does he seem so suspicious
Good
of what we
night's
wrote?
sleep would do me good. You're right, Mr. Holmes.
Is something worrying you?
As you know, Westgate Prison will soon be demolished, and I'm spending most of my night studying for my exam to join
I'd just
the
like to let
police.
you know that I
I'm
cut out a
saying
lot
I
of
have to think
dialogue
about my future.
during these because so much of this is
sleep
just
isn't a priority.
unnecessary in my mind.
Scotland Yard is always looking for young, competent and motivated men. Would a letter of recommendation from me allow you to get some sleep?
1,000 thanks, Mr. Holmes. 1,000 thanks.
It is
Don't even
addressed
mention
to
it.
Inspector Baines, a good friend of mine. There's no need to remind you that it must be opened only by the person to whom it is addressed.
What did we write in the guest book? I want to see.
It is the guard's get.
Okay, it won't let me read it. Right, Hans. You wild child. Let's chat. See if he jumps
You
around
have what
his
you wanted.
cell again
Your
like the
precious
monkey he
pen.
is.
You seem annoyed, Mr. Holmes. I would even go so far as to say terribly worried.
Why should you care, Mr. Shielman? Let's talk about that poison.
I am not talking about you in the grip of natural emotions found in ordinary people who are confronted by the inexplicable. But as for Mr. Holmes, you are embarrassed, aren't you? Are you hiding something?
That is
Didn't think
enough,
so.
Shielman.
You have kept your word. Therefore, I will keep mine. At this moment, the poison which so interests you isn't finished yet. Its maker is encountering great difficulties in attaining the desired results.
What is the end result?
Now, Mr. Holmes, the end result of any science, as Descartes once said, to become the master and owner of nature. You see, this poison
This dialogue is really getting me sleepy today.
But very volatile, short-living compounds, which means that it is only possible to produce small quantities, which most importantly, do not keep for a long time. Luck is cyclical.
What?
It always
Has he
comes
really
around
told us
again,
anything that
sooner or
useful?
later. As far as I am concerned,
Because I want to
have
say
the
no.
feeling
Yeah, I'm not feeling like we gained
Holmes,
much from
it sounds
that.
to me as though this Shieldman is implying that an escape attempt will be made.
Yes, we must go and warn the director.
I feel like he'll escape by the time we go and tell the director or something, won't he? Excuse me, we're very concerned. Get through the door. I am enjoying this game. The dialogue today is just killing me slightly. I'll probably have cut a lot of it out for you, but there's been so much chit-chat. Oh no, I think, what if he's found out?
Question that your bastard
Oof.
is named Patterson. Very well. You refuse to reveal the father to me. Well then go and join him. I'm not stopping you.
I can't.
Director, you will have to postpone this small family reunion. We believe that a serious scheme is afoot. We must act without delay.
You're not thinking of...
Yes, Shieldman's words leave no room for doubt. It seems that he is planning an escape attempt. We strongly advise you to search his cell.
Do you really believe that he's hiding something? Because I must make an official report and have a legitimate reason for doing a search.
Kind of seems like he doesn't want
If
to,
this
like he's
prison
in on
is
it,
still
huh?
in operation, it is solely because of its reputation. Think of the consequences of an escape. It would be closed at once. And what post
But
do
it's
you
closing
imagine would be
anyway.
offered to the
Why would he
person
care?
deemed responsible?
Chief Warden James reporting.
I can't
The
stop
search of
yawning.
Prisoner Hans Shieldman's cell has been carried out. No suspicious items were found.
If I'm not mistaken, we've nothing more to do here. Shall we go, Holmes?
There's just one more thing for me to see, Watson.
What an extraordinary gentleman that Sherlock Holmes is. You must have
See,
had lots of
I
adventures
guess
with
it's just, you know, just getting some
yes,
character
dozens.
development. We just chatting
Thought
away,
he was
but
in
there's
fun.
so much chatting.
But there wasn't anything out of the way in the rat killer's cell. Could he have been mistaken?
I must admit,
Warden Brighton, in my office immediately. That's an order.
did you hear that?
Something
Yes,
tells
that's
me
not
he's
normal.
escaped.
Follow me, Mackenzie. Let's go and have a look.
Oh god.
I'll come with you.
Oh
Dr.
jeez.
Watson, you're not allowed in. Wait for me here.
Hey, but the grill is blocked, Chief.
We've been locked in. And that smoke, it's coming from below. Oh, Sullivan! Can you hear us?
Sully, are you alive? Answer us, Sully.
What's
It's
going
gonna be
on?
Hans.
Can I
Hans is
help
gonna
you?
start
Sound the
cackling.
alarm in the guard's room. That should unblock the door.
Sound the alarm in the guard's room.
It doesn't work.
Great. This is really good in time of an emergency. In what way does it not work? What am I fixing here?
It doesn't work.
Sound the alarm in the guard's room. Okay. Would sure love to. Except that it's not working. Excuse me.
The door is locked, and I can hear shouting and crying. Where in...
No chance of them hearing me. Do we have anything on us? Can I pocket knife it maybe?
It doesn't work.
What am I doing? Guys. Your alarm does not
Hey,
work.
what are you waiting for to sound the alarm, Doctor?
It's impossible. It's been damaged. I'll run and warn the director.
No, Doctor. Our priority is to save O'Sullivan. Go ahead through the visitors' corridor and see if he answers your call.
I thought I wasn't allowed
Take the
that
keys.
way.
They're in our room.
Oh look, keys that weren't there before. God, is Watson gonna save the day? Shocking. What a plot twist.
O'Sullivan!
Yes, I'm here. Quick, get me out of here. The Flints have escaped, and they are fighting like dogs. Help!
It's a catastrophe. It doesn't work.
Why does it not work?
This door is blocked by the timer, but not the one below. Give me the keys, quickly.
Follow me, Watson. We must repair the alarm.
Ooh, is this gonna be another puzzle?
Finally, there you are, Holmes.
Yeah, Watson was starting to panic. He had to do stuff all on his lonesome.
Watson,
Ooh.
you make sure of the contact.
I hope that this isn't dangerous.
What is this doing exactly? Oh, do I have to go, like... No. No. Wait, I can just go in the middle? Where am I lodging this thing? I thought I was going into here. Oh, I am. Okay. It didn't seem to work the first time, but sure.
It's open. Let's go down.
Be careful. From what your colleague said, the flints are out.
They sure are.
We are trained for this sort of situation.
I'm ready for some more cartoonish
And we're
violence to happen any
I'm
minute.
unhelpful.
Oh, we don't even get to see
Everything's
it?
back to normal. Thank you for your help, gentlemen.
That's lame. I thought we were
was
going
a
to see some fun cutscenes.
But where is O'Sullivan?
He's no longer here. He must have gone out for the visitors' entrance.
Ooh.
Yes, and he must be pleased to have gotten out of the basement.
Good.
He's in on it, isn't
We
he?
must now check all the cells. It's the procedure in case of an alarm.
We'll come and help you.
You are evidently fond of wasting time, my dear fellow. Rejoin me at the reception when you've finished.
Sherlock's just not having any of it. Something tells me Hans is up to no good.
He's fine where he is, under the cover, still.
That's
How
not
can he
him.
sleep with all this noise?
That's a fake
admit it's not
Hans.
normal.
The fact they're just letting us in and doing this is kind of wild. He is clearly not there. That is not Hans, is it?
O'Sullivan,
It's impossible.
Yep.
He was with us only a few moments ago.
Yeah. Did you not recognize the voice of Hans at the basement door? Like, you didn't notice that? Sounded nothing like O'Sullivan. You should have noticed this, Watson, and you threw him the keys and you let him escape. It's all your fault. Sherlock, I did a bad thing.
Ah, Holmes, there you are. Hans has escaped. I fear that this inquiry is a bitter defeat for us.
Not at all, my dear fellow. Quite the contrary. Follow me.
Why
What is
the
he
devil
up to?
have you brought me behind the prison?
We have an appointment, Watson.
Is it with Hans?
Shieldman,
Bum,
I'll
bum,
go back and
bum.
alert the guards.
Oh my god,
Calm
Watson.
down. He's harmless.
Are you telling me that you helped him to escape?
Quite so, as he
What
wouldn't
is
have been able
Sherlock
to do so
doing?
alone.
But how? And why? He's a dangerous
That's what I mean.
madman.
Every episode,
Holmes,
Sherlock
you
is
may
getting
be an
more
accomplice in this
questionable.
escape. You owe me some explanation.
And you will have them. But my priority for the moment is to remove our new friend to a safe place. I won't be long, but I must go alone. I'll rejoin you later.
Holmes's notes regarding the way that he helped Hans Schielman to escape from prison are so extraordinary that I feel it'd be better to transcribe word for word the conversation that we had afterwards regarding this matter. The key to the escape was actually Hans Schielman's fountain pen. I discovered a note inside Schielman's locker. I can quote it to you from memory. Whoever is smart enough to open this case should know that a couple of drops of my masterpiece are mixed together with the ink inside the pen's reservoir. If you are reading this note, it means that I am in a tight spot. No, I can't read. If you are reading this note, it means that I am in a tight spot, so understand that my special ink will temporarily destroy the will of anyone it touches. Therefore, you will have a few precious seconds, during which you can shape the subject's will. Understanding this, I decided to play along with him, but with a double game of my own. I would help him to escape, but I would also keep him under control by using his own creation on him. I allowed Schielman to commence the game by giving him his pen, and then I started to advance my pawns. My first move was to persuade the director that it was necessary to search the cell. I therefore passed the ball into Schielman's court by giving him the opportunity with Warden James. He did not waste it. He coated the bars of his cell with the poisoned ink, and Warden James, whose hands were contaminated, was under his control for a few seconds. Ball back in my court. Now I had to find a way of neutralizing Warden O'Sullivan. Yep, the visitor's book. Yep, I'm following now. Exactly, I anticipated it, and it was because of that I managed to get a step ahead of my game with Schielman. I was leading the race, and all the while he believed it to be the other way around. Schielman did not suspect that I had already used his poison, and thought that O'Sullivan's being asleep was a godsend. He therefore was not suspicious about the letter of reference that he found inside the warden's pocket. Okay, we get it, he did the pen thing. Then he created a smoke screen by using the ingredients that I had given to him: sugar from the tea tray, bicarbonate of soda, potassium nitrate from the guard's room, and sulfur from a few matches. Yeah, so he's basically got hypnotized by his own pen ink that we used against him.
Oh, so
Oh
all
god,
that
it's
for
the kids.
nothing. Oh, they didn't find anything. Sherlock Holmes isn't a nice man, is he?
No, that's
I
what I'm
don't think I
learning,
like
kid.
him now. Look
Yeah.
what I found. Don't do that. We don't like him, but you shouldn't hit him like that. Give that back. It's only a doll.
How do you know?
Sherlock Holmes's attic. All this must have belonged to him.
Why are you in his attic?
Keep reading.
3 trails and 2
Where are these
dead
kids?
ends. The poor nephew is dead, but Baines has the bishop's murderers. The only one left is the rat killer. Have you questioned him?
No.
Why not?
May I ask when you're going to do it?
When I have found him.
What? You're not trying to tell me that he's escaped again?
Yes, but this time it's not your fault, nor mine for that matter.
You've been using me, Holmes. I unwittingly aided one of the most dangerous criminals in the kingdom to escape. So please tell me why.
An explanation would be futile. It would only lead to further pointless questions.
I feel like Sherlock is like the most
But do you
frustrating
have even the
employer.
In any case, the news has spread like wildfire. Look at the headlines. But how could Farley be so well informed? Look, he also mentions our visit to the opium den, and in great detail. How did he know?
Let me see. Contrary
Because
to what you
I
might think,
told
Watson,
them.
I do not consider that all of our trails have led to dead ends. We're simply missing a common denominator, something that links them together.
I'm just gonna save it, just in case. So I guess we go to Farley's office? I'll do that in this
Here
episode.
we are at Farley's office. One cannot say that ethics play a very large role in his life. Look at the headlines pinned to the walls, like trophies of bad taste.
What's this?
Coffee.
Little coffee pot? You want a cup? Oh, what is this now?
This is an electric box.
Is it interesting? Seemingly. What's his coat got to do with anything?
Cigarettes. An ordinary, inexpensive brand.
Okay.
A press card. Osmond Farley. It's his overcoat.
It sure is. Okay, well, I'm glad we worked that out.
This door is locked. Is Farley afraid of being interrupted suddenly?
Probably he's scheming
I
to
must
ruin
go
my
out for a
reputation
while,
a bit
Miss
more.
Jean. I won't be long. Ask my appointments to wait, and send this message as a matter of urgency.
Mr. Osmond Farley, I presume.
Messrs. Holmes and...
What a surprise!
What a surprise.
What is there so surprising about being visited by the targets of your slander? You will have to accept the consequences of these articles, Mr. Farley.
Those words sound like a threat, Mr. Holmes.
I never threaten. I merely warn.
You don't frighten
So
me,
sinister.
Mr. Holmes. I know all of your little
How?
secrets.
How are you knowing all of our information, huh?
Soon all of London will find out what really hides behind the facade of the impeccable detective. Thanks to
It
my
really
work,
is hinting that
the
Sherlock's
whole
in on
world
this.
will discover the true Sherlock Holmes.
The secretary is occupied in sending a telegram via their electric telegraph. Farley asked that she should do so before he left.
How do
We
you know
must
that?
find a way of interrupting the transmission. It will
Electrical
take her some
box.
time to get-
Electrical
suppose it's
box. Yeah, it's illegal. Let me go to the electrical box. Stop chatting about it. Let's get going.
This is-
You need a tool to remove the lid. Would you like to use a pocket knife to remove the lid?
Closed. I need
No.
to...
Could we use this oh, we could use a hanger.
This hack...
A large iron hook.
I can hear an electrical humming.
Oh
The
yes,
secretary is
puzzles.
using-
Where are we going with this? Exactly. Well, no, that doesn't work, does it? Where are we? Are we just getting this to go to each end? Is that what we're doing? Wait, do we just not want...
Let us see if I can cause a short circuit.
What? Oh, hang on a second. How am I not getting this? There's not really many options for this to be. Because I can't do that, because then it doesn't go anywhere.
Let us see if I can cause a short circuit.
I'm trying. Because this just doesn't work. How am I struggling with this? There can't be that many options. Let's just reset it. Let's just start fresh. That's the only other option for that one. This means we have to have it going this way. That goes that way. That goes that way. That has to be like that. Which means that has to be like that. So that has to go that way. This then has to go that way. That has to go this way. That can... Can we just have it go... Oh, hang on a second. Can we do that? Does that work?
There we are.
Lovely.
It is simplicity itself.
Just have to reset it sometimes.
Get out
Oh,
quickly,
what a
Watson.
shame.
I'm going to hide here.
Oh my god, where is he gonna hide? He looks just like a coat hook. Okay. What's she got hiding in here?
A page of this notebook has been torn out. We can only see the title in shorthand and today's date. I can make out the marks, but I need something to bring them to light.
Oh, we're gonna have to do that pencil scrapey thing.
A makeup case with a good
we're just gonna use some makeup?
The ribbon is missing from this machine.
Okay. Let's try and find some other makeup.
Here is Farley's...
Okay, nothing special there. What's that?
This book has fallen down from the shelf.
Okay. Oh, it's my book. Can we get some ash and use that on the paper? Ooh, burnt paper. I will call you on this morning. Destroy this letter. Receive it urgently. Your revelations regarding our man's true schemes are incredibly surprise. Oh, I don't even want to attempt that word. A Machiavellianism of the sort?
This paper
Maybe?
Someone closed the curtain.
Maybe it was a bit glary with
this
the sun.
This cabinet has a lot of drawers, each marked with a letter. There is short...
But we can't open all of them.
Keys!
A bunch of keys.
A telephone.
This number seems very familiar.
1313.
Yes, but let us dial it.
Ooh.
Miss, get me 1313, please. It is Scotland Yard, of course.
Do we have someone on the inside? Is it Baines?
Lucky you.
I feel like it's Baines. It's the only name we've heard of.
Sandwich unfinished.
Oh, what sandwich did he have there? This chair is
This
facing the
armchair
window.
is out of place.
Can we move it back into its place?
This ashtray is worth examining.
Can we take the ash?
This ash comes from...
Oh, yes. Okay, so now we have ash, so we can go and dust that piece of paper. Move out the way. Seemingly we haven't finished investigating this. Do I have something I could examine it with?
The cigar end is still hot. Farley was not alone when we arrived at his secretary's office.
Where'd the other person go?
Of the cigar.
Yes, the reporter smokes ordinary cigarettes. Can you smell the subtle scent of gingerbread?
Delightful.
That is the characteristic odor of a Habano Clarissimo. Since we saw no one leaving the building, that must point to a
The armchair. The armchair's out the way.
How are we going to find it?
I got this. Recreate Farley's sequence. I want to go and dust that piece of paper. Okay, so he would have walked into the room. He would have knocked the paper. The journalist dropped... Oh, okay. Hang on a second. I guess he accidentally dropped the book from the bookcase. Paper isn't entirely burnt. So there was something underneath it? I smoked a cigar and a cigarette at the same time. I think he sat opposite the thing, right? 4-5. Having warned his guest, the journalist headed towards this piece of furniture. The journalist threw the paper into the fireplace. Okay, this is wrong. Push the armchair when he ran? Push the armchair when he heard the doorbell? Journalist visitor smoked a cigar. I'm slightly confused on what's happening right now. That's right. That's right. That's not right. Sat in the armchair? Having warned his guest, the journalist headed towards this piece of furniture. 4-5. 5-6. 4. I'm so confused. I am so confused what's going on. Hang on, so did he do... I can't change that. 5, 6, 4, 3. Can I leave? Can I come and look at this thingy? Does this have something to do with other stuff?
This cabinet...
But we...
I don't understand. I'm gonna go dust this thing.
The key is still in the lock.
Okay. Holmes follow-up. Prepare file. Prepare elements bio D to F. Now we can go to the cabinet. Oh, the bin. I haven't even seen the bin.
Just changed the typewriter ribbon. There are smudges of dark blue ink.
So we look for smudges on the cards. Yeah? Yeah. Are we onto something? Cabinet.
I wonder which drawer.
It's D to F.
No, I can't do that.
Why not? A bunch of keys.
The DF drawer. Of course.
Yes.
Let's
go. Come on. I feel like I'm going delirious. I feel really tired. I'm just going insane.
No,
this
I
one.
can't do that.
Why not?
No, I can't do... No, it is unnecessary. No, it...
I will rifle through this whole cabinet.
No, I can't do...
Why?
No.
Why can you not do any of this?
No, I can't.
What do you mean?
No, it is... No, I can't do that. No, I can't do that.
Ah! Well, would it not be the one with that one?
These
This one.
blue stains
Yeah.
come from
Prince Woodville. Closely related to the royal family, recently permitted to legally use the title of prince after an investigation by a committee of experts and representatives of the royal line. He describes himself as popular, but his critics prefer the term populist. Intelligent and cultivated, but some abrupt changes of mood have been observed when replying to journalists' tactless questions.
This card has got grease marks on it. The reporter
Greasy.
made them. Apparently he's making inquiries about Prince Woodville, too.
But where do you come into all this? Look, if we pull the curtain a little, we can see out into the street.
We sure can, huh? Okay, can we deduct everything now? Can we get back to what we were doing? Journalist looked at the card in the cupboard. Looked out of the window and saw Holmes. Pushed the armchair when he ran. I'm confused. Does the door count? Oh, well, the door wasn't clearly marked, was it? Came in. Went to here. Pushed the armchair when he ran. That's 3. That's 4. 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Oh, I'm struggling. Why is this such a problem for me? Am I just that sleepy I cannot fathom what on earth is going on? Looked out the window and saw Holmes. Oh!
Farley consulted
Oh,
the card
thank God.
on the
Why? Why will you not go through there? Why not? That's definitely where it is. It's in here somewhere. Look, you can see it. You can see it right there. Look, there's a handle. I can see the handle. Do I have to do it on the deduction board?
Perfect.
I do. Okay. Why would I not just do that?
In his
Okay.
haste, this box must open the secret
Alright, let's
door.
get puzzling, I guess. Oh, hang on. So we add... Okay, it's +6. So 4 + 6 is 10. Means this would be 16. Okay, and then 6 from D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 6 from J, I guess.
There we are. It is simplicity
Yes!
itself.
The puzzles,
Let us
I've
go
been
and look
cruising
at
through the
secret
puzzles today.
exit, Watson.
Absolutely cruising. Why does he have my top hat? Is he trying to be me? Is he blending in as me?
Chance has smiled upon us, Watson. This hat was almost certainly abandoned by our mysterious
Oh,
visitor.
maybe it's a
Imagine
Jack the
seeing
Ripper. Have
in
we
his
solved
bag,
that yet?
the cigar
What
man
year was that?
drops his top hat. The door closes. The hat is caught beneath it. Fearing above all that he should be discovered, he does not attempt to retrieve it, instead preferring to flee.
Rookie error, honestly. To Baker Street. Can we... Is there anything else in here? No?
Let's hope that an examination of this top hat will reveal to us the identity of its owner.
It will, you can be sure
Is
of
there
that.
just going to be a name tag in it? Let's examine the hat, and then we might call it there, because I cannot stop yawning. I do not have the attention span, clearly, for this today.
This hat is of an exceptional quality.
Man who owns it is wealthy. He looks
His
some
hair
hair.
is greying, and judging by the odour, he puts camphor on it.
Terrible.
He is probably in his early 50s.
Okay.
Heat marks, and a strong smell of tobacco. A cigar smoker, which confirms that this hat belongs to the reporter's visitor.
Indeed.
Slight scratch marks.
Why are there scratch marks on both sides?
The man wears glasses. And whenever
Oh.
he puts them on, he grazes the sides of his hat.
Oh.
This would suggest that he is educated and long-sighted, rather than short-sighted.
Why would that suggest he's educated? Just because he has glasses? Is that what he's going off?
The journalist's mysterious visitor is in a profession highly placed on the social scale. He is rich and married. He must have called Scotland Yard in Farley's presence. He frequents the law courts, from which he makes his purchases. This man is a judge. Let us look through my files to see
I
if
would
can
not have
identify
deducted
this
that.
judge.
I really
have a
would not.
memoir on the most influential judges.
Of course you do. You have a memoir of the most influential judges. Why wouldn't you? Okay. Seems like it might be this guy that wears a hat. Can't say he's married. Oh, he smokes a cigar. Yeah. Oh yeah, he is married. Yeah, and he does in fact wear glasses. Okay. Clearly it's just the one in the hat then, right? Although he smokes a cigar and is also married. Does he have glasses? Oh, he is wearing glasses. I didn't actually see that. Why does he look like the journalist guy in disguise? Does anyone else see that? Just a little bit. He is married. Oh, he also has a hat there. Hadn't noticed that actually. His beard looks grey. He also has glasses on. I can't say he necessarily smokes a cigar though. I think it's you. I think it's you. It has to be you. Sir Coots Beckett is who I'm going with. How do I select one of them? You probably do have grey hair. Kinda looks like it. But no, your beard's dark. Why can I not select who it is? What is happening?
That's not right. Start again.
It is right. As far as I can tell, he does not have a cigar. Wears glasses. He has glasses on. They are all yes to glasses. They are all yes to married. Then it's just the grey hair. That looks like grey hair to me. Yes.
Right.
Okay, thank God.
Beckett.
I knew it was Sir Coots.
Have you discovered the top hat's secrets,
Yes.
Holmes?
In the
Watson,
most frustrating
this
way
hat belongs to Sir
possible,
Coots
yes.
Beckett, a judge of the court at the Palace of Justice in London.
A judge? Wait, did you say Sir Beckett?
I did.
That name rings a bell. Yes, that's it. What an extraordinary coincidence. Holmes, I was reading something about him in the Globe Explorer only this morning.
Okay, so this is going on about Lady Cathy Coots Beckett, wife of the Honourable Judge Coots Beckett, is an exceptional woman who freely gives her time and her money towards the education of deprived children. Lady Beckett also takes the children on vacation, along with her servants, whose help is needed to assist with an entire class of students. Exceptionally, Judge Beckett will not be going along for the trip. The eminent magistrate is retained in London by important current files. We wish an excellent holiday to the devoted lady and her pupils.
So, Lady Beckett is on holiday in Portsmouth. That means her husband is at home alone.
He's gonna be
We shall pay a
vibrant
courtesy
in his
call,
house.
Watson.
I've got the address. We can go round after a nice cup of tea.
No
Don't
time
get
for
too
tea.
comfortable, Watson. We're leaving
Yeah.
immediately.
Oh, look how sad he is he didn't get his tea. Right. That's it. I am so sorry in this episode. I feel like I was yawning throughout the entire thing. I might have cut a few of them out, but honestly, they felt like they were during all the cutscenes, so I don't know if I was able to or not. I had really wanted to keep playing this tonight as well. I was going to go ahead, play another episode, because I'm curious how the story's going. But yeah, that's not happening. This felt like such a dialogue-heavy episode again. Like, I don't feel like we actually really did that much. The puzzles didn't have me as stumped as last ones either, which was kind of nice, but at the same time, meant there was more room for dialogue. But anyway, the plot thickens, we found a hat, we know what judge we're going after, we will kick off with that in the next episode. Hope you're enjoying solving this mystery with me, and sorry again for being just so sleepy and so yawny, but hey, I'm human, and honestly, I just yawn all the time anyway, so I'm surprised it's taken this long for it to feature in a video. Thank you so much for joining me, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Bye!